All right. Well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. And today we're talking with Mr. Brad Connors a little bit about all of the different folks that are in their world that have all of these different, business here, individual family there.
Yeah.
You've got success. It's so varied with everyone. How are you helping people keep track of all of that? Because it's overwhelming
It's
just
crazy
to think about it for myself, let alone times all of the other clients.
Yeah, it's crazy, Matt. And then the acronyms that go along with it, the abbreviations. Like we hire someone new and we've got like this book to kind of walk through their acronyms. But when it comes to individual clients, like I'm a systems and process guy.
Yep.
I'm a simplifier by nature. So I want to take complex solutions, I want to simplify them and then regurgitate it back to you so that you understand it. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm a simplifier by nature. I'm a process person. And so we came up with this FDC. So 4 days coming, plan on purpose, that other advisors, quite frankly, are paying to use, but we did it for ourselves. And so as clients come in, we give them a lifetime plan score. And what's really cool about it is they see that lifetime plan score grow through the years as we work on different projects. Things like long-term care, Social Security. What about taxes? And should they do Roth conversions? And then are their wills done? And cash flow, how do I not run out of money in retirement? Like the story around all those things all get sent into this lifetime plan score. And so as a client comes in and meets with us, it takes years to go through it. And so what we'll do to keep accountable to them and to their score is we'll start to document the conversation around long-term care. Okay. And it's either completed or needs attention. And so when they come back in next quarter or 6 months later, we'll look at those items. It also has short-term, intermediate, and long-term goals so that we can keep accountable to those. And then we have a team of people that help make our part roll. So if we promise something, we need to make sure we keep our promises. And so we have people in place to make those things happen. But that's the way that we make things work with our clients, to make sure that it's not just written in a notepad, sitting in a CRM somewhere, hidden behind the scenes. I want that client to be able to see exactly what we're doing for them so they can see the value of working with a fiduciary, a financial advisor, and then to be able to put that in the palm of their hands. That's the last thing, that they can grab their phone on a Saturday and they can see all those different things that's been curated by their advisor, whether it's JP or Sean or Gary or myself in the office, and be able to see those things that we're working on. So lifetime plan score is really important. Might sound corny, but it makes sense to me and it helps with the process.
Yeah. It helps to put it on paper and put a number or a intensity to it all the way through is kind of what you're telling me.
Yeah, and if you're at a 50% plan score, fine, but when you see it go to 60 and then 65 and then 70, like your confidence goes up that you're handling all those things, titling of assets, beneficiaries, all those type of things that you should be working on. If you don't know how to start, if you don't know how to do it, if you have an advisor that can articulate that to you and show you, now you know what you're paying for. You know why you're sitting there at that advisor's office. So it's pretty cool.
So 2 more quick questions for you. One, how many people actually have it at 100?
Very few, but there are a couple. There are a couple. Like I had one a couple years ago. They were at 95.
Yep.
And the piece that was missing was a family meeting.
Yep.
When their daughter came home from out of state, and we sat down at the table, and I was able to pull it up, show her all the things we were doing for mom and dad, and hit complete on the family meeting, and they got to 100% that day because of it. But life changes, right? We got to review their taxes every year. All of a sudden, they change their estate plan and beneficiaries and things like that. But yeah, it's hard to get to 100%.
It's hard to get to 100%.
Yeah.
And then the second thought is that it's kind of almost like a little bit of an adult parenting thing going on, where it's like when you're a kid, the parent says, did you clean up your room? Or did you take out the garbage or whatever it is? And as an adult, you don't get that feedback. And on some level, you're kind of like parenting the adults, saying, did you change the beneficiary on your, new property that you bought, or whatever the thing of the day is, So there's some adult parenting aspect of that.
Yeah, and on the to-do list that we have, like short-term, like who's doing what.
Yeah.
And we'll just say, Steve and Joe are doing this and Brad's doing this. But when they come back in, or as they're sitting there, it's like, I'm sorry, I think you got homework today. You got some to-dos to get done. But as they see those things completed, like, they feel good about it.
Okay.
And then they can always look back at it, so it's not hidden somewhere. So
Do the clients get to know their number?
Yeah, they see it real time.
Real time.
Yeah, like lifetime plan score, they get to see it as it goes. It's pretty cool.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. We'll see you back here next time.
All right, thank you.